I think it's time we finally deep fry some apples. But this is more of a science experiment. This one will be our 15-minute apple, this one will be our 30-minute apple, and this one will be our hour apple. Oh yeah, that's plenty hot. We may have a slight problem. It may not get submerged enough. There we go. Okay, that's a problem. So that's a bit of a whoopsie. I thought the skin of the apple was gonna protect it. Now listen, I don't remember which one's which, so we're gonna call this one the 15-minute apple. We'll give this guy a little cut right down the center. Looks like a hot apple. It's hot. It's hot, but it's not really all that squishy. Still got some bite to it, but let's give it a try. It's not bad, but I think 15 minutes is a little too early to pull out these fried apples. Well, it's been 30 minutes, and I gotta say, I'm starting to get afraid of these apples. Ooh, that looks sugary. They're starting to get saggy. That's a messed up looking apple. Now we gotta do the apple taste test here. I kind of don't want to. Here we go! It tastes like hot apple mush. And what the heck is that thing? Well, this thing won't stop smoking, so now's as good a time to take it out as any. The entire house was filling up with smoke, so I had to pull this out about 5 minutes early. It's a crispy boy. Oh, I don't want to eat that. Here we go! It's got the same texture as a burnt marshmallow. To me, the best one is the one that was done for only 15 minutes. This was too much. This was way too much. If you're gonna do this, I recommend doing it for 20 minutes. Or you could bake them like a normal person. They're okay. I'm gonna have to give these apples here a 2.5 out of 5. Bop, 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 bop. I think we learned a lot about ourselves when we deep fried some apples for an hour. Let's try it again, but this time with bananas. Alright, so you know how it works. We'll pull one at 15 minutes, another one at 30 minutes, and the last one at an hour. Things are starting to get bubbly. Okay, now it's really going. That one's gonna be our 15-minute banana. I really don't know if a banana can make in an hour. So far, all it's done is turn the banana into banana mush. Oh, nothing good's gonna come from this. That is some black oil. All right, 30-minute banana, it's your turn. If there's anything left after an hour, it will be a miracle. I don't know what this means, but the oil has stopped sizzling. I think that means there's no more moisture left in this banana. Here we have the 15-minute banana. Here's the 30-minute banana. This one's the hour boy. There we go. All right, there's still some yellow color in there. So now we're gonna try them. This one's good. It tastes like banana mush, but it's good. Now we'll try the 30-minute. It's actually less mushy than this one. It firmed up a little bit. And finally, we'll do the hour banana. This one tastes like burned sugar. The best one is the 30-minute one yet again. It has like the same texture as like artificial crab. This one's like a 2. This one's a 0. So I'm gonna have to give this 30-minute banana here a 3 out of 5. Bop, 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 bop. I have no idea why these videos are so popular, but we're gonna keep making them until the wheels fall off. 15-minute orange, 30-minute orange, 1 hour orange. Well, all right, let's do it. That's filled to the brim. Things are not looking good so far. I regret this immediately. Ah. Okay, and no harm done. We just need quite a bit more oil. All right, we're back on track. 15-minute orange. I think that's orange juice leaking out of it. This will be our 30-minute orange. All right, this goose is cooked. Feels like a rock. Well, all right, let's do it. Looks pretty normal. And the taste? Like hot orange. 30-minute one. Almost the exact same thing going on here. Also tastes like a hot orange. And finally, the 1 hour orange. Oh, there we go. A little bit of difference. It tastes like burnt orange. I don't see any culinary use for any of this. I'll give it a 1 out of 5. Bop, 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 bop. I don't get it. These videos require the least amount of work and they get tons of views. You know what the results are gonna be. 15-minute kiwi, 30-minute kiwi, 1 hour kiwi. Wait, hold your horses. Too hot. It's too hot. I read the comments too. Everyone else is just as confused about this as I am. This guy's a squirter. 15-minute kiwi, 30-minute kiwi. That's 1 hour. 15-minute looks the same, but look at how it just peels right out of there. And then we give it a taste. It's extremely sour. 30-minute. This one's a little bit mushier. It's just as sour. And finally, the 1 hour. That looks bad. This one doesn't want to come out. I can't get it out. It's stuck to the skin. It's hot, it's sour, none of them are good. I'll give all 3 of these kiwis a 1 out of 5. Bop, 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 bop. We're deep frying corn. 15-minute corn, 30-minute corn, and 1 hour corn. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll here. Here's 15-minute corn done. And to make sure we don't lose that oil level, we're gonna stick one of these in there too. The core's still pretty hard. All right, let's give this one a try. It tastes like hot corn. Nothing really special so far. 30-minute corn. The smell went from slightly sweet corn to now slightly burning. It looks pretty good. The center's now starting to get a little bit mushy. A lot of the water content's been taken out, and it's kind of chewy. Oh my God, that is some black corn. All right, here we go. I can't cut it. Oh, it's still okay on the inside. It's like biting into a big thing of ash. That's pretty much, awful. But now it's time for the secret weapon, which is the corn that's been raw. Oh my God, this didn't do anything. Why is it so hard to cut? Yeah, same thing. Same thing. I gotta give it to the 15-minute corn, but that doesn't mean it's good corn. I don't recommend deep frying it. Most of them were bad. We're just gonna stick with 0. So, 0 out of 5. Bop, 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 bop. All right, here we go again. This time we're using tomatoes. Everyone's favorite fruit/vegetable. So we're deep frying them again. This one for 15 minutes, this one for 30 minutes, and this one for the full hour. A gentleman's $3.55. Let's go ahead and talk. Whoa, it's skyrocketing. 15-minute tomato, 30-minute tomato. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1 hour tomato. I don't think they're gonna last 15 minutes. This guy's already lost his skin. Taking out this guy because he's pretty badly damaged for our 15-minute tomato. But how does it taste? Pretty good. It tastes like a hot tomato so far, but it's, we'll see what happens with the 30-minute tomato. 30-minute tomato. All right, this one's slightly more singed and it's a lot more juicier. The inside looks pretty much the same, however. And the taste? They're getting more flavorful as time goes on. This one's more tomatoey than the 15-minute tomato. And that's 1 hour. It is solid. Well, that's almost completely carbonized. But how does it taste? It tastes like burnt. So of the 3 tomatoes, I would say that this middle one tastes the best. This is a 0, this one's a 1, and this one's a 3 out of 5. Bop, 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 bop. I think I finally have a good idea for this one. Deep fried for an hour. Well, you know the drill. Deep fried for 15 minutes, deep fried for 30 minutes, deep fried for an hour. The stakes on the line here is that we could possibly create a super French fry. 333. That seems like a good enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's not even sizzling. Also not sizzling. All right, there we go. We got some sizzle action going on here. All right, something's finally happening here. Look at it go. 15-minute potato. I don't think much has been done. My God, it looks like goatsy. Not really done. It's still pretty hard after 15 minutes. 30-minute potato. Let's try this circle of potato. It's a little bit softer, but not by much. You know, I hope after an hour, the last potato is not going to be just like a baked potato, because that would be a tremendous waste of oil. And 1 hour potato. All right, moment of truth. I can't cut into this thing. Come on. Why won't you? Moment of truth. It's not good in the slightest sense of the word. It's a baked potato on the inside, horribly burned on the outside. Just bake your potatoes like a normal person. 1 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
575,000 views for fried potatoes? At this point, you're mocking me. 15-minute onion, 30-minute onion, 1 hour onion. All roughly the same size, too. Well, all right, let's get to the onion frying. Well, we don't have enough oil to cover it all. Whoa! Wow! 15-minute onion? It looks like Friar Tuck. You know, even though the outside layer is lightly singed here, the inside is actually not burned at all after 15 minutes. It's cool to the touch on the inside. Maybe an hour won't be long enough. 30-minute onion? It looks like a cow eyeball. You know, it's really not penetrating that many layers. Just the first layer is burned. Everything else is fine. Tastes like a hot onion. And that's 1 hour. Moment of truth. Wow, did that disintegrate. We got some onion mush, almost flavorless. Only the outer onion layer actually burns. Everything else just turns into flavorless mush. So there you have it. I see no reason to deep fry an onion for any amount of time. So I'm gonna have to give the deep fried onion a 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
According to the comments, no one's enjoying these videos, and yet they're my most popular videos. 15-minute carrot, 30-minute carrot, 1 hour carrot. Maybe it's a hope thing that after an hour of being deep fried at like 400 degrees, it's gonna be something other than ash. Let's do this. Ow. Ow. That's reacting a lot harsher than I thought it was going to. 15-minute carrot. It looks like a burned hot dog. But that's carrot, my friend. The inside's pretty soft so far. It just tastes like a boiled carrot. 30-minute carrot. Exact same thing going on. A little bit softer and a little bit sweeter than the 15-minute carrot. Looks like a turd in a punch bowl. 1 hour carrot. Oh my God, for the first time the entire thing isn't completely black. Moment of truth. It's actually kinda good. It kinda tastes like carrot jerky. I don't mind eating this at all. It takes on kinda like a meat texture. It's very weird. I'm gonna have to give the deep fried carrot for an hour a 4 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
Change of pace on this one because we're gonna introduce meat. 15-minute hot dog, 30-minute hot dog, 1 hour hot dog. I like this one because it's going to require the least amount of oil. I go through so much oil. Well, all right, we're officially in deep fried range. Now we got a reaction going here. Once those hot dog juices hits the oil, it's game on. 15-minute hot dog. You know what? It looks like it's got a crispy outside and a pretty juicy inside. Really good. A really solid hot dog. 15 minutes might be the perfect amount of time to deep fry your hot dog. Oh my God, these are smoky boys. 30-minute hot dog. Oh, Ooh, there's still some meat left inside. It's no good. It tastes mostly like burning with a hint of hot dog flesh. 1 hour hot dog. Looks like a cat turd with blood in it. Oh, there's no hot dog left. It's all just ash. There's nothing there. It tastes like cancer. The 15-minute hot dog is absolutely amazing. So this is a 0. This is a 0 as well. I'm gonna have to give the 15-minute hot dog a 4 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
Today we're raising the stakes. You get it? You don't get it. Now, I can't afford 3 of these things, so we're gonna cut it up into 3 sections. Oh, that does look good. 15-minute ribeye, 30-minute ribeye, 1 hour ribeye. If this one's successful, we'll try it again with lobster tail. When it's game time, it's pain time, baby. Things are starting to look gross. 15-minute ribeye. I would describe that as very well done. It straight up tastes like Spam. 30-minute ribeye. It straight up looks like shoe leather. Oh, it's squeaky. It tastes like the 1 hour hot dog at the 30-minute mark. That's 1 hour ribeye. Give it a bite. All char. Not good. Well, that's amazing. Every single one of these tasted awful. No redeeming qualities whatsoever. I'm gonna have to give the Wagu steak deep fried for any amount of time a 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
Today we're doing habanero peppers. 15-minute habanero, 30-minute habanero, and 1 hour habanero. You know, the habanero used to be the king of the peppers, and now they're not even a blip on the radar. Oh my God, they float. This one's gonna be a cat sneezer for sure. Wow! Oh, we got a zoomer. Look at it. Look at him go. Just farting along. 15-minute pepper. When I thought of this, I forgot that I had to do a taste test of each one. It looks pretty bombed out. Oh, it doesn't look too good. It is extraordinarily still spicy. This was a stupid idea. This was a bad one. 30-minute pepper. Taste test. It tastes like spicy cigarette ash. Looks like a little turd. Not really surprising at this point. It's all just ash. Surprisingly, there is still a little bit of spice in this mush. Nothing good has come from this. The 15-minute one was basically eating like spicy plastic. It's awful. They're all awful in their own unique way. So I'm gonna have to give the habanero peppers, deep fried for any amount of time, a 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
Here we go again. 15-minute cucumber, 30-minute cucumber, 1 hour cucumber. All right, I think we're about ready here. This one doesn't want to participate in the cucumber games. Oh my God. 15-minute cucumber. The skin peels right off of that. It's actually kind of good this way. It kind of tastes like fried zucchini. 30-minute cucumber. It looks almost the exact same thing going on here. It's a lot more mushy. And it tastes equally as mushy. And 1 hour cucumber. Oh, there's still a little bit of cucumber in there. Let's give it a shot. And once again, proving that nothing needs to be deep fried for an hour is the cucumber. The 15-minute cucumber is actually very good. So although I'd give the hour cucumber a 0 out of 5, I would give the 30-minute cucumber at least a 2 out of 5. And I would give the 15-minute cucumber a 4 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
It's time we make some high-quality cuisine. You may have heard of black garlic before, but we're gonna make super black garlic. 15-minute garlic, 30-minute garlic, 1 hour garlic. Those garlic bulbs are cruising at around 360. They actually look really good. It smells incredible in here. Well, things have taken a turn for the worse. 15-minute garlic. And for the most part, it looks pretty okay. The garlic is hot. It kind of has the same consistency as mashed potatoes. 30-minute garlic. This one's a little bit easier to cut into. Oh, it just falls apart. Mostly unscathed. Let's give it a try. It's now even more liquidier than mashed potatoes are. And it tastes more garlicky, like the garlic got more concentrated. So a slight improvement? That's 1 hour garlic. And now the moment of truth. I can't cut this thing. Oh my God! Just why won't you cut? Jeez. All right. It's just all shell. It disintegrated. I think I found one. Now that's black. Deep frying a bulb of garlic for an hour, it'll leave you with literally nothing. 30-minute garlic, although it tastes better, you do lose a lot of the actual garlic that's in there. Really, your best bet is to do the 15-minute garlic. That'll yield you most garlic per garlic. But really, I don't see a culinary use for any of this. So I'm gonna have to give the deep-fried garlic a 1 out of 5. We're back in deep frying better than ever. 15-minute avocado, 30-minute avocado, 1 hour avocado. Now, normally I don't like hot avocado, but I got a good feeling about this one. I think we're in deep frying range. So far, nothing much. All right, there they go. That oil line got to the top pretty quickly. Oh my God! I think it's going over the rim. Oh, it's going over! Oh my God! We're gonna give that some time to simmer down now. This guy burst, so that'll be our 15-minute avocado. Let's open up our hot avocado. Oh, it's mushy. Not bad so far. Now for a taste. The light, refreshing taste of the avocado is gone and it's been replaced by tastes like plain mashed potatoes. It's always a good sign when the oil turns black. You're gonna be our 30-minute avocado. Look at that, I cut right through the seed. The oil looks like it's starting to eat its way on the inside. As for the taste, even more mashed potato-y than before. This tastes like mashed potatoes with butter on it. And 1 hour avocado. And it's not completely burned on the inside. Hey, how about a piece of good news, finally? As for the taste, this is the best tasting one of them all. It tastes like butter and mushrooms. So I can't remember the last time that the one that was deep fried for an hour actually ended up winning. So I'm gonna have to give the deep fried avocado for an hour a 3 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
15-minute lobster tail, 30-minute lobster tail, 1 hour lobster tail. Bon voyage. I forgot that they mostly got water in them. 15-minute lobster tail. Ew, what the? We got one diseased lobster. All right, mostly poop-free. Here we go. Tastes amazing. 30-minute lobster tail. It kind of looks the same. The front's a little dry, but inside is still pretty good. And that's 1 hour lobster tail. Listen, I don't know if there's any meat left in this thing. It smells like when my brother used to fart in my room and hold the door closed. I think there's no meat in here. Oh God, it's gone. The meat dissolved into nothingness. 15-minute lobster tail is a 5 out of 5. 30-minute lobster tail is like a 3 out of 5. And this is disqualified. Join me next week where I make lobster popsicles.
Bop, 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 bop.
Ah, the artichoke. A food I'm convinced people don't actually eat. It's just a way to let your dinner guests know you're better than them. Oh, enjoy some lovely artichoke dip. A food that I eat all the time. And there it is. Is it supposed to look like that? This guy's a little past its prime, but I don't know. I'm no artichoke expert. We're gonna be deep frying these things. 15-minute artichoke. 30-minute artichoke. 1 hour artichoke. Okay, we're ready to roll here. 15-minute artichoke, 30-minute artichoke, 1 hour artichoke. Oh, they're really going at it. All right. 15-minute artichoke. How do you even eat this thing? And it looks, I guess that's an improvement. What on this thing are you supposed to eat? Let's give it a shot. It tastes like asparagus in onion form. Not bad, and dare I say it, totally edible. 30-minute artichoke? Something tells me this one's not going to be as good. We still got some artichoke in there to try. This one's a lot more, squishy. And it tastes straight up like vegetable oil. Well, alright, that's 1 hour. This has got to be how pine cones were invented. The artichoke heart survived that too. Here we go! It's, no better than the 30-minute one. Really, I think your best bet of all this is to just deep fry it for like 10 minutes instead of 15 minutes. So, I'll give the 1 hour and the 30-minute one a 0 out of 5. But this 15-minute one, I'm gonna have to give that a 3 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
It's that time of year already. 15-minute pumpkin, 30-minute pumpkin, 1 hour pumpkin. This time we're putting in the pumpkins in before the oil. This is 1 gallon of vegetable oil, and I only pray that it's enough. We got some free-floating pumpkins going on here. Well, I'll start the official timer as soon as I start hearing some sizzling. All right, we're getting some bubbling over here. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. Time's up for one of them. All right, we got our 15-minute pumpkin here, and it's a little bit soft. And as for the taste, it's pretty good at 15 minutes. It could use like 5 more minutes before it's perfectly cooked. I feel like these could explode at any second. Well, for sure the 30-minute pumpkin looks sad. That looks like a fully cooked pumpkin. Are pumpkins related to tomatoes? Because these smell exactly like tomatoes. Give it a taste. Ooh, it's a lot sweeter. Sweeter and mushier. Skin just melts right off that one. Oh my God! Well, today I learned pumpkins don't explode when you fry them. 1 hour pumpkin is almost uncuttable. The good news is you can easily get the seeds out of it. Now for the taste test. It's even sweeter than the 30-minute pumpkin. Doing it for 20 minutes all the way to 30 minutes I think is your best option. And you can probably boil them instead of deep frying them to save on, $15 of vegetable oil. The 15-minute pumpkin I'd give like a 3 out of 5. The 1 hour pumpkin I'd give like a 2 out of 5. But the 30-minute pumpkin I would give a 4 out of 5.
Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop.
Now, usually when we deep fry foods for an hour, they turn into black ash, but I'm pretty sure with this protective coating, we're gonna get something good out of these eggs. This'll be our 15-minute egg, 30-minute egg, 1 hour egg, and we'll start them off in cold oil, so that they don't break from the shock of the heat. Then we're going to check on one of them in 15 minutes. I want to make sure that some of it solidifies before it cracks. I just heard a loud pop and one of them just de-shelled itself right at the 15-minute mark. And after 15 minutes, we see some slight burning. It's almost fully hard-boiled. Well, it tastes completely normal. No, nothing strange about that 15-minute egg. This one will be our 30-minute egg. Oh my God! What the heck is that? The shell is it's like glued on there. The outer layer of skin cooked. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's a chewy egg. Oh God! It popped. It popped. It's flying around there. Oh my God! Oh, stop! It popped the yolk out. What violence. What egg violence we have seen. Good Lord, it looks like the balut. We got to the 45-minute mark before this thing exploded. It's mostly eggless. Well, we got, shoot. I'm gonna try to find an edible piece. The yolk is also just, not quite an hour, but almost an hour egg. This has been horrible. Nothing good has come from this. Each egg gets progressively worse than the next. So I'm gonna have to give the deep fried eggs for an excessive amount of time a 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
It's been a while since we did a good old-fashioned deep fry something just for the heck of it. So we're gonna do this big ball of cabbage. Now, I know that you know that you know that I know that this pot isn't big enough. However, there is a hope that the cabbage will shrink. That should be way more than enough oil. All right, we're gonna start on the lower end of the frying range just because I'm afraid of the sheer mass of this thing. And we're gonna drop it in nice and gently so that I don't get burned. I thought I put more oil in it than that. There we go. Now we're getting some action. Not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. We're 15 minutes in and it stinks so bad. We're half an hour into this and boy is that a brown cabbage. This puppy's got another 30 minutes to go. And that's the full hour. It looks like the biggest elephant turd you've ever seen. Let's open it up, see how we did. Let's try a charred piece. That just tastes like something that was burned. But let's check out the inside of that cabbage. It's actually cooked to perfection on the inside. It is soft, it is tender, but not like it was boiled. It tastes, it's like improved boiling. I don't think any of the oil actually penetrated the inside of the cabbage. At any rate, we're not here to judge whether or not it's practical. We're here to judge if it's good. So I'm gonna have to give the deep fried ball of cabbage a 4 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
Well, if it can work for a head of cabbage, it can work for a head of cauliflower. Deep frying that cabbage for an hour has renewed my spirits. It is possible to make good foods by deep frying them for an hour. And glug, 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 glug. It's always more oil than you think is necessary. All right, we've reached the low side of the frying range, so let's toss that cauliflower in. And once again, we've misjudged just exactly how much oil is necessary to deep fry something. It'll shrink, obviously. All right, I'm gonna go take a quick poop break and check on this in 15 minutes. You never know when those honey bunches of oats are gonna hit you. So that's 15 minutes, and it's looking good. It's not yet crispy, but it is browning. All right, let's give it another 15. Well, all right, that's 30 minutes in, and I was right. It did shrink, but it also floats. It looks like chocolate cauliflower. It's got another 30 to go, and then we'll try it. And that's an hour. I don't have high hopes for this one. Let's open it up and see how we did. Oh, it's almost completely black. Down the hatch. At first, it kind of tastes like cheese, and then it tastes a lot more like ash. How about the part that isn't completely carbonized? Yuck. It tastes like cigarette ash and potatoes. This one's going in the failure bucket. So I'm gonna have to give the deep fried cauliflower for an hour a 0 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.